Remember back in April when crops were being planted and drought was the big talk of the town. In this week's Ag Watch, Chief Meteorologist Kenny Miller is back in Regent to get the lowdown from the Kirschemann family on the remarkable turnaround this summer.
Ag Weather Watch on KX News is sponsored by NCC.
It's been a remarkable turnaround here in Regent over the last 4 to 5 months. When I was first out here visiting the Kirschemanns in early April, expectations were a bit dampened based on the drought from last year and the expectations that the drought would continue into this year. Fortunately, things did not play out the way we expected them to, and everyone here is very, very thankful for that.
You know, Kenny, it's been quite the turnaround. I have a little notebook, for 2025, keep track of the days, and so when it rains, I write down how much rain we've gotten, and I think we're a little over 17.5 inches.
You can hear the stark contrast in rainfall totals from when I first visited the family back in April as we looked back at the 2024 growing season.
Last year we only had 7 inches total.
Okay.
So and this year now we're sitting at about 1 inch, so we could use 4 or 5 inches easy.
Fortunately, as Harrison just explains, we greatly exceeded those needs and all expectations for this growing season, and it has left the family feeling relieved and extremely grateful. Here's Terry to share just how successful the 2025 growing season wound up being.
Just on our average yield for the canola was we had yields on our canola we've never seen before, and it was probably the perfect summer for that. Those couple days where it was in the 90s and 100s when it was flowering probably hurt it a little bit, but as far as average yield goes, when we've been raising canola for 30 years, this is our best average yield we've ever had.
Terry's dad, Leon, has been farming for over 5 decades, and I think it's appropriate to let him have the last word from the Kirschemann family for the 2025 season. Here are Leon's thoughts on the season, along with a few words of wisdom as they look forward to next year.
I've seen about everything there is. I've seen good harvests, bad harvests, in between harvests. I've seen dry harvests, extremely wet harvests. This is probably a little bit typical. We've had some damage from the rain. We've had some quality issues, but all in all, it's turned out good. Some not so good, some good. You learn from your mistakes, and you'll never get it perfect. It won't happen, but that's how you learn. So anyway, I'm looking forward to wrapping her up.
And Kenny will have continued updates on late summer growth and harvest progress once again next week. After inclement